Hi everyone, welcome to victoriapaikin.com, and today I'm going to show you how to make old school beef stew. This is a Russian approach to the beef stew and the stews in general, and it's really nice technique to have under your belt. This is very basic, so to this you can add whatever you like, whatever spices you like, or whatever you feel like doing. So I hope you enjoy the idea, and I hope it will be beneficial for you, and stay tuned. To the heavy bottom pot, and take the biggest pot you have actually, because it's truly one pot dish. Add avocado oil or any other oil that you use, and I mean it's preferable lard or something like this, not the corn or soy bean. I really don't like those two. Add, you know what, a lot of oil, because this is very old fashioned recipe. We need oil here. The oil should be very hot. Add 2 onions. Now, pretty big ones, as you see. Now, I want them very caramelized, almost burned. I mean, it should be very brown, so do it on very high heat and mix almost constantly. Don't get it burned, but bring it to brown color that you can, like as brown as you can. As you see, the colors almost burned, like on the verge of burning, and don't worry about the bitterness, because it will gives a lot of amazing flavor to your stew. This is what actually in Russia, that's how they cook, and those are the old Russian recipes, and this is the technique that they use to give a lot of flavor to dishes. So now I'm going in with the meat. This is 2 pound extra lean grass-fed stew meat. Now mix it in like so until it changes the color. And I'm doing everything on the high heat now. Okay? It doesn't have to change completely the color, just a bit, not really a lot. And this, oh, it's so amazing, the smells in here. Point, add a little bit of water or broth. Frankly, there is enough flavors in here, so you don't need broth. But if you like to add broth to everywhere, there are people that just love to add broth everywhere. So be my guest, any broth, beef broth will be fine here, chicken broth, vegetable broth. You see the color already? Like, this is the color that onion gives. Himalayan pink salt goes in. You know what? A lot. Teaspoon and a half you should put there, because the meat and the vegetables, they love salt, so don't be stingy on the salt. Let the meat cook for about half an hour alone. This is almost 3 pounds of potatoes. I love a lot of potatoes because this is the only vegetables that I use. You can use carrots in here or any other root vegetables that you like. But since this is a very basic stew, I'm going to use just potatoes as I like in here. And a lot of black pepper. My grandmother finished at this point. That's it. I'm going to add a little bit of cayenne pepper. If you like, this is the open invitation, basically, this recipe. It's just very basic. Here the cayenne pepper goes in, and just a tiny bit. Again, because my son probably will eat it. This is open invitation, as I told. You can add smoked paprika, regular paprika, and other spices, whatever. But this is the technique that I want you to learn when you caramelize the onion until very end. It's amazingly tasty as it is. So now pop the lid on, lower the heat and let it simmer until the potatoes are done. It will take about an hour or so, and you're pretty much done. Now, again, this is optional. This is I chose to do. You see, I have here shiitake mushrooms, dry shiitake mushrooms. I want it to be almost, small shreds, like so. So I'm placing them to enhance the flavor of the beef. Again, you don't have to do it. I like it like mushroomy. This is one variation that you can take. Or you can take Indian spices. Or you can take another spices. Or just don't add anything to it. So the mushrooms goes in. It smells terrific. Because it's going to cook a long time, I don't need to put them before in the hot water. But if you want to put them in hot water, you can cover them with hot water and then rehydrate. But place the water that it was rehydrating inside your stew, because otherwise you're losing lots of flavor. After a while you will see the foam. Now I want you to know it's not the bad stuff. This is actually proteins from the meat that foams up. So it's just not pretty. So you can take it out or you're not. It's not, everyone thinks that it's something like bad or something like yike and etc. It's just the proteins in the meat gives this foam. And it's okay to take it out. After everything done and it's cooked, close the heat totally. And this is what my grandmother did always. She added a couple of garlic cloves finely chopped inside. This way, when the liquids are still hot, the garlic will be cooked slightly, but the smell, it won't be overcooked, which is absolutely fabulous. So just 2 garlic cloves goes in. I love to serve it with a little bit of parsley on top. I think it's always the freshness, and a little bit of green onion. I think it adds a little bit of layer of freshness. So that's it. Bon appetit. You see the potato. This is yellow fleshed potato that I bought this week, and it's amazing. I love this. Is my favorite kind of potato usually. And piece of meat, and let's try it. The meat is soft, falling apart. The potatoes are amazing. It's very simple, very tasty. And you see the color, it's just dark, amazing brown color to it, and it's just wonderful. So I hope you enjoyed the idea, and don't forget to subscribe, write me a comment, thumbs up me, and cheers, Victoria. Love you all, see you next time. Bye! Please support my channel by visiting my shops. The links are in description box below. You will find the recipes for Halloween, holidays, and just for fun. We have kids books and game as well. Thank you for supporting me and my channel. Love you all, see you next time. Bye!